really good effect. The next point we're going to look at that Master Yu taught us is called a side chow. Side chow is on the neck. Master Yu described it as when you strike, it causes the blood pressure to drop. Master Yu particularly highlighted the fact that striking in different methods will cause different effects. By causing the blood pressure to drop, it can cause people to faint. He also described the fact that when you strike, because you have the artery behind and the vein, you can have a build-up of residue, plaque if you like, inside the artery. And by striking, you don't know how healthy that person is. You may break off a piece of that build-up, if you like, over the years that they've accumulated, and it causes all sorts of different problems, you know, causes a brain hemorrhage, all sorts of different issues, or a stroke. So again, use this one with care. I do stress that, and Master Yu specifically said that. So from here, the point is level with the neck here. Windpipe and across in the side of the muscle here. It can be used, Master Yu described as using it as a sword fingers in, which penetrates deep into the tissue. So from here, the sword fingers will generally hit and twist. You can use it sometimes just as a prod, yeah, striking back, or you can use it as a twist and drill into the target. Sometimes if people resist just pushing in, they can take it. But as soon as you start to twist, it stretches everything. It makes it much more uncomfortable. My own personal preference for this is using it with my thumb. I use the chest as a reference. So I'm here. I could be in a grapple. I could have got in close. They might have their hands up. I check down, come in close, and I use the chest as a reference here and drive up into the target. If you notice, a lot of the times I'll tread the foot as well, just to give myself extra control over the person. That's not compulsory, but I tend to do that. So from here, yep, into here. I can use it as a, if the hands are up, yeah, so we're here, don't want any bother. Now see, the attacker's got the hands up, I'm here, check, into the targets, and now depending what I want to do, depends on how it affects them. Yeah, if I push up, it uproots. If I push down, it sends the legs down. So I've got a choice really of how I want to affect them. Striking in is one option. Striking up is another. It can even be struck in this way with the slicing hand into here and cause the person to not to pass out. As I say, I personally prefer, from my experience in combat, I prefer that if I get in close, as inherently it does in combat situations, my hands are here, my thumb's here, and I can control it from there. Another useful one that I quite like as well is if they punch, coming in, straight punch, check it into here, you reach around, you hit past some of these points that we talked about on the back of the head, reach around, get the fingers on this point here, I don't know if you can see from here, we do it slow, get the fingers on the point, pull back and back toward me, and that causes the person to kick out. Very easy, very effective. Again, punch comes in, here, come round, we talked about striking with this one, with that iron bone hand, come round, in, hook behind, using that claw technique, in, take down, stomp the ankle if you wish, loads of different possibilities, as we've talked before. Just show you from the other angle. Punch comes in, here, strike, reach around, hook the fingers in, control the arm, never let go of it, pull back and take down. Now at this point again, I can disengage, I can go into here to drop a knee on those points on the side here that we talked about earlier, because it's right, it's there, it's ready for you. Drop the knee in. Start to look and see these combinations that within what you do. So again, one more time, punch comes in, so I've got checking the arm here, striking around the back, I've got all these points that we've talked about earlier, reaching round, grabbing that point on the neck. Now from here it could be that I come into the other one and get both, and that will be quite serious because I'm affecting the circulation to the head. So I pull in and up, okay, and very quickly, okay, the person will pass out. But one, for me, using the one is probably the most useful way that you'll do things. It can also be that, again, we talked about having a third party involved, that somebody's holding on to something. I can reach over, touch, and just pull back and take down. Because straight away, one, human nature doesn't like things wrapped around the neck, i.e. my hands. Secondly, as you come through, yeah, and you pull back, if a hold of something or somebody, yeah, those hands will generally come back towards yours to get them off you. But again, at this point, once we're here, we turn, crash through into the points as we previously talked about. So you need to start looking at how to combine these points together. Yeah, we've got 17 of the most dangerous points in the Dim Mak system, and these are what you need to look at. Master Yu also described these points as being able to grab and pinch. So he said not only can you strike in, but you can also grab, and he described it using one of the techniques as the cup hand from the drunken style, which is this way. So you curl the bottom 3 fingers over, index finger and thumb to here, and it will come in into here and pinch. So somebody grabbing on again. So if we're here, if Glenn just drops his arm just so you can see, comes in, grabs the muscle, and I just basically come in and pinch. Yeah? Now I'm letting go because I don't want him to pass out, but basically as he pinches in, you pluck, okay? Or pinch and strike in. So one pushes in and then grabs around the back. So it goes in this way, grabs and tilts, which is very synonymous with drunken style kung fu. So punch comes in, or grabs comes in, either way, comes into here, grab and squeeze, into here and take down to the floor. Once they're down, now you see again, I'm underneath the philtrum, which is we talked about before. Yeah, I'm underneath there. Now, just from here, in fact, we'll just shuffle Glenn round so you can see. I followed that technique up, coming underneath the philtrum, peeling the head back. I've got this one back. I could also crash this one down through the jaw. So I've got a double. I've got this one going back, this striking the back of his head on the points on the back of the head, this slamming through on the top of his jaw, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to hurt him, but that will come into here hard. Yeah, and away you go. So you got Dim Mak point after Dim Mak point after Dim Mak point. You can now hopefully start seeing how these points combine. So the point that we covered, side of the neck, you can probably see on the red dots on Glenn's neck now, okay? Coming up off the chest, thumb going in, can be struck in, sword finger striking, can even be struck this way, can be grabbed, can be pinched. Very versatile point,